Hello everyone, welcome. My name's Melinda and I'm with Creative Collection, blah. I have a really cool project that was inspired by one of my very own viewers, Hannah. Thank you. I'm going to recreate it and I hope I do it just as justice as you had done with yours. So I want to make sure that I have everything. Yeah, okay, I should have everything that I need because I would hate to have to stop the video and then start it up again and everything like that. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take one of my paintbrushes and we're going to paint the star with Nominee. You could take it out and spray paint it gold. However, I don't have any gold spray paint. So I figure, you know what, we're just going to wing it. Nominee is a very nice metallic paint. Yeah, it's like paint, chalk, and it paints on so well, and it's going to be so shimmery. So we're just going to paint it. Does that sound good? Okay, so we're going to start off with that. So we got some prep work to do. And so as I go through, I'm going to paint it, and then I'm doing the sides, and then I'll do the top, and then I'll do the innards. So by the time you're watching this, this will either be, I don't know, Saturday, maybe Friday or Saturday, not sure when I'm going to upload it. So you're catching it in a replay because I'm at ChalkCon, meeting with other designers, taking some business classes, learning how to do some different techniques to bring back to y'all. So I'm very excited about that. Okay, see how easy and quick that goes on? I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so now we're going to do the top, and then hopefully by the time I'm ready to get the inside part done, all of this would be dry. So that's all we're going to do is just chalk, paint with chalk paste. This is Nominee. It was a color of the month, but it was so popular. Everybody loved it. And so they were able to bring it back in our permanent chalk color lineup. And so yeah. Whoops, I just put my finger in it. Like I said, it's a metallic, so it's a little shimmery. It's absolutely gorgeous, but I want to get this painted first before we move on. So like I said, this project is an inspiration from one of my viewers. She posted it on the VIP page. So if you would like inspirations from other viewers, comment VIP and I will get you in there. A lot of information. I loved it so much. I told her, I was like, I'm gonna totally use this. I think she was inspired by someone else. So I am so happy that I can be inspired by y'all. Because there's sometimes that I come out here and I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do tonight. I'm like maybe thinking at 6:15, oh my gosh, I don't have anything to do. And so it's kind of nice when I get inspired by others. Because sometimes it's hard. It's hard to keep thinking about, oh, what can I make? I have been very inspired with Patriotic. I love me some Americana. patriotic stuff. So that has been fun to do. So I've done a lot of patriotic stuff. And if you're wondering, well, what has she done? Well, you can go back into my videos on my business page, or you caught me where you're seeing this right now, and you can watch and play catch up. I've been doing this for a few years now, so there's lots of videos. Something to inspire you, I'm sure. Okay, so we're gonna have to dry this because I need to touch the outside. So like I said, if you have, you know, gold spray paint, absolutely use it. I don't have gold spray paint, so, but I have Nominee, which is just as good as our gold. Okay. So I'm going to dry this real quick so I can just making sure I got it. Okay, so let's go ahead and dry this so that way I can get the inside. And if you don't like watching me dry it, just fast forward to when I'm done. See if I can get the inside painted. So Nominee paints really well for it being chalk. You don't have to water it down. I like using our chalk paste to paint most of everything that I do. It goes on smooth, it goes on evenly. And if you like to use chalk paint for your crafting, you would like Chalk Couture's paste. Okay. Go ahead and get that side. Lots of corners. There we go. Okay, we're going to set this aside to dry completely. So you can see what I did. I just painted it with Nominee. Love the color. We're not done with Nominee, but we're going to put the lid on. I'm going to rinse out the paintbrush. So we're going to use it, and we're going to make a navy, okay? So in order for me to do that, I need to use Cadet. We're going to paint this navy. Cadet is not navy, is it? But I need to make navy. And so the way you can make navy is you're going to take Cadet, and you're going to take black, just a little bit, not a lot, just a little smidge of black, probably like that much. And then mix it up. you have navy. Okay. We're going to add a little bit of water. Not a lot, just a little, just to kind of make it paint consistency. Okay, throw that in my bucket. Now we're going to paint this square. This is a retired simple shape square, but you could use any square that you can find. We do have squares, surfaces in my online shop, and they're reusable, so you could reuse it if you wanted to. All you have to do is take the paste off and reuse it. So this one is not reusable. We're going to just paint this, and then we'll set it aside to dry. Lots of painting with this project from what I saw, and I am in love with it. So I was like, I was inspired to recreate this. Okay. So we're going to set that aside to dry. And then I'm going to rinse out my paintbrush. Yep, it's rinsed out. Okay. Set that aside. Let's clean this up. Okay, so the next thing we are going to get out is our letter board. Okay. Oh, you know what? When that dries, I'm going to paint the edges. Okay. So we're going to get out our letter board. I need white, bright white. So let me find my white and that shimmer, Storm, Peony. I might have to grab some bright white. Oh, let's see. Whoops, and there goes my glasses. Am I cutting any of this out? Nope, it's all real. Okay, so there's shimmer shadow. You know, I really should probably keep white and black and Storm right here on top of my desk, right? Okay, so I have cherry and I have bright white, and I'm just making some room. Okay, so I have a letter board. I sell these in my online shop too, and they're really kind of cool because you can put on all kinds of different messages with them. So we're going to make a patriotic message board. Come on. It's like, why will it not come out? There we go. And it comes with everything you need except for the square and the star. So you would need to get those additional. Okay. I'm gonna get this cardboard out. Oh, come on. Okay. So we're going to pull these out because we're going to use these. Like I said, this is a big project, so you can fast forward, you can stop, pause it. I'm not live. You can fast forward to what you want to see. So it's got hangers. It's our letter board, okay? I needed to make sure that I have my placement tape, okay? So I think what I'm going to do is line this up just so. Okay. I have to measure it out. Because from the picture, it's like red, white, red and white. And I'm assuming they used our placement tape or some kind of tape. If I go that way, so red, white, red. Okay, so like I said, this is my inspiration. So I'm going to put in the white first. Just hope I have enough placement tape. Otherwise, I'll have to go get some. Okay. Oh, figures. Okay. That's okay. So once I paint, well, I should probably go get some. Okay, hold on. It's just over on the other side. I'll be right. I'm still here. Haven't disappeared. You can fast forward till I come back. Oh. Okay. Never fails, right? It's like, oh. When you think you're like, oh, I have plenty. Nope, I didn't. I did not have plenty. So if you're catching this in replay, that means I have uploaded this. I'm in Dallas for a conference learning new techniques for you. So I will be back on Monday, the 28th. And kind of tell you all about my trip. I went to leadership in January. So this will be my first ChalkCon trip. So I'm kind of excited about it. Okay, so I'm going to push all that down because we're going to do the white and then we'll do the red. So let's go ahead and paint with our white chalk paste. So I'm going to do white in between. and then we'll dry it, and we'll see if I need to put 2 coats down. So yeah, you can totally fast forward through this painting, right? Or you can watch me paint. Like I said, I was very inspired by this project. I was like, oh, I have to make it. I'm going to make it. But I'm going to give all the credit to Hannah. So thank you so much for posting it in the VIP page and inspiring me. Okay, let's see. Sometimes the paste will soak into the wood, so you may have to put a second coat on, and sometimes you may not. I've been very inspired by our patriotic launch. That was a lot of fun. We have our autumn launch coming up, so stay tuned for that. Okay, 2 more rows. Then we'll dry it, and then I will pull the tape, placement tape up, and set it back down on top of the white so I don't get the red. Okay, 1 more row. Like I said, you probably want to fast forward through this. I probably would, so I won't take offense to it. It's a lot to paint. Okay, so we're going to dry this, and then I will lift the placement tape and re-put it down on top of where, you know, the white is. So that way I don't, then I can see after I dry if I need to make, put 2 coats on. Like here I can see that it's not even because it's almost dry. So If you need 2 coats, put 2 coats on, right? There, that's nice and crisp. White. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Getting it almost there. I'm like, yeah, might as well put 2 coats on while I'm doing it, right? There we go. Okay, that looks really good. Make sure it's even. Okay, so we're going to dry it. And then, like I said, we're going to pull the tape. So like I would totally fast forward through this if I were you. My feelings will not be hurt whatsoever. You want to make sure it's really dry. That is not dry. I put my finger in it. Okay. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to carefully peel this up, and then I'm going to lay it right back down, right on top of what I just pasted. Okay. And continue to do the same technique. I'm not sure if this is the way they did it, but this is the way I'm doing it. So, just makes sense to me. Gotta do what makes sense to you, right? And then we're gonna do this one. This one, and then we're going to paint this with cherry. Okay, so I'm going to just use the same paintbrush. It's okay, it's just white, and I am going to paint this with cherry. Or maybe I need to change my paintbrush because it is not bright. Let me grab another paintbrush. There we go. I mean, it's supposed to be Americana. It's not going to be a bright, bright red. I mean, if that was the case, I would want to use Candy Apple Red. Okay. So then I'm going to come down here where I put that placement tape. And there's a reason why I have the placement tape there. So I don't ruin that white that I just did. There we go. Okay. And we're going to do this one. Make sure I'm getting that ledge. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to do the next layer. Oh, Hannah, how am I doing? What do you think? Hope I do your project justice. So we'll get this painted on and then dry it. And then we will start putting it together. I'm telling you, it's a lot of prep work, right? But you know what? It's going to be so worth it in the end. It's going to be beautiful. So I made a vet appointment for the new kitty, and he's supposed to be going in tomorrow, which is Wednesday. You're not seeing this video until probably Thursday or Friday. Most likely Friday is when you're going to see this. And so we'll see how he does. They're going to do all the tests and everything just to make sure he's healthy, because we don't want him to infect Oreo with something. So we have him quarantined in the bathroom right now. But we go in there and talk to him, and he purrs and meows, and he's a good eater. It's like he hasn't eaten days, poor thing. We think somebody dumped him, which is sad, you know. It's like, oh, he's such a good little kitty, very loving, and hopefully he gets along with Oreo well. But I mean, Oreo was in the bedroom window. They saw each other. They weren't hissing at each other. They weren't like, you know, that cat crying out, you know, like the fight that male cats like to do. They're both neutered. So maybe he just said, hey, you know what? That looks like a fun place to live. Okay. Just make sure I got these edges. Okay. There's that. And then just this bottom part. And then we can dry this and start putting this baby together. Wait till you see it. Oh my gosh. You're going to be like, I want to make this. And you can. And I will tell you all the supplies that you will need to make this yourself. Okay. I need to make another patriotic wood round. I made one last year and it sold. I believe Hannah got it. So need to make another one for me. Okay. Voila. So we're going to dry this, and then we'll pull the tape. Some areas that I need to fix. Very obvious. Okay, so I need to fix, some of this area down here. So while that's drying thoroughly, I can work on other parts of my project. I just don't have any place to put it. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to take this board that I just did, and we're going to paint the outside edges because you will see it. And we'll dry it really good. And then we'll start chalking. There we go. One more side. Call me. All thumbs here. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I'm done with that. Throw that down there. Let's go ahead and dry this. Okay, so we're going to use our wax on this, just so that way the transfer doesn't fill up the paste that I just put down. So I'm going to use my star pattern, and we're going to put it down like so. Now I've used this transfer a lot, and it still has its stickiness, so that's a good thing. I'm going to use my bright white, and we're going to just go over it, putting stars down. Scraping off the excess, putting it back into my jar. Voila. Okay. Grab a paper towel so I can spray this transfer and then clean it. Okay. So a message board needs a message, right? So we're going to spell out the word America. You can do whatever message you would like to do. But I'm going to do America. I think Hannah did Liberty. You could do 4th of July. You could put any message on here that you would want to put. You could put freedom. So let's see. So I know I need the A. And I need the M. And the E. And the R. And the I. And the C. Feels like I've already done that. Okay, and then the A will be repeated. Okay, so lining this up. We're using nominee. Because that's what Hannah used, was nominee on her letters. Or gold. One of the two. I'm not sure. It looked like nominee. Okay. So I'm going to set that there because I got to use that transfer again. That A again. So... M. E. R. I. C. And A again. Perfect. Put a lid on that. Boy, I need to wipe my hands. Sorry. Oh. Do you ever get like where you feel like your hands are just nasty from when you're creating? And it's like, ugh. I feel that way. Okay. So let's go ahead and dry these. And then we're going to put this project together. Feels pretty dry. Nope, not quite dry yet. Okay. So, remember I had told you I needed to fix some areas on here. So let's go ahead and do that. Just where it lifted using the white. So just take your paintbrush and we're going to grab some white. And then I'm just going to carefully go back over those areas. Just where it filled up. Okay. So then what we're going to do is we are going to put our, so we just made a flag. Did you all see that? Isn't that cool? So I'm going to carefully put some hot glue on there. There. Like so. Then we're going to put hot glue on the star, like so. Okay, and then I think we start backwards. Okay, so A, M, E, R, I, C, A. Oh my gosh. I hope I did this justice, Hannah. I know it looks backwards to y'all because I can't flip my camera, but look at that. Isn't that amazing? Oh, wait, you know what? I can. Hold on. Hold on. Just for y'all. Let's see. Okay. So, A, M. Come on. I can always fix this later, but I want to show you what it looks like. A, M, E, R, C, come on, I, come on, come on, A, okay, let's see, there we go. Oh, I got the letters backwards. Anyways, y'all get the idea, right? Oh, Hannah, thank you so much for submitting this into the VIP group. I am absolutely in love with it. I love it. This is a one and only. This will never be changed out again. I'll put it away and bring it out each and every 4th of July. So that's what I got for you guys tonight. This was a long one, and I apologize, but wasn't it worth it? So I will have my shop linked in the description. So if you would like to go shopping to get the supplies to make this yourself, you're more than welcome to. Again, I'm Melinda Mahoney. I am with Creative Collections. It is my business, and I love this. So I will be back Monday with hopefully lots of inspiration for you from my conference. So until then, y'all have a great weekend and happy chalking. Good night, everyone.